but we're going to have to spend it on Trevor's bail. Bother.
How much would that cost? What is up, guys? Joey, welcome back to another video. And we're back to more Sodor Retold. I told you I was going to get back right into it. Things are getting really good because we're at the point in season 3 where the episodes are like really good. So it's very interesting to see Victor's versions of these episodes. So the original playlist is in the description below. Be sure to subscribe and check him out. And if you're enjoying my videos, please be sure to leave a like and turn on all notifications so you don't miss a video. Do it. Now we're going to waste some more time and get into it. Let's do it.
It was a splendid day on the island.
So basically, I have to say at this point, essentially Eric is taking over Thomas at this point. So we might as well just replace Thomas in the titles with Eric. Because, I mean, he's a complete idiot, but it's what I've been seeing so far.
Sodor, Eric the idiot was feeling bright cheerful.
He knows.
You might think it's mean that I'm calling him an idiot, but you'll see why in a second. Good morning, trees. I rest my case. Later on, he met up with Bertie the bus, who looked very cross. What's the matter, Bertie? Eric asked. It's the roads, he began. They're filled with potholes. The railway was supposed to deliver tar wagons to fix them 2 weeks ago, but never did. You can't trust a thing that runs on rails. I run on rails. You can trust me, Bertie. I'll see if I can find out what happened. Surprisingly, Eric located the missing tar wagons in the yard. They hadn't been delivered because of plot convenience. Eric was delighted to have found them and took them to
plot convenience
to Bertie. But there was a problem. Eric, what's this? The missing tar wagons. Those are milk wagons.
Oh my God.
Can you read? No. Idiot.
He is an idiot. Oh my God. You stupid SOB, Eric.
Mavis is a diesel engine who works at the Quarry. Like Toby, she has a cow catcher and 6 wheels covered by side plates. But I'm better looking. Mavis is young and full of her own ideas. She would constantly move the trucks about, which annoyed Toby to no end. Trucks, he would say, should be where you want them, when you want. Yeah, she replied. Nobody cares. You youngsters have no respect. What's your point? I'm sorry to say the overall mood only worsened when the rain came. It bucketed down, which made the rails slippery. One day, an important shipment of stone was due to leave. Toby was supposed to take it.
Why are the faces on the models of the people on the back of their head? That is so unsettling to me. But you know what? It fits. It works. It doesn't make any sense, but for some reason it works.
But refused. Not in this weather, he said. It's too dangerous. Mavis was not impressed. Don't be such a coward, Toby, she sneered. There's nothing cowardly about being safe. Fiddlesticks, I'll take the train myself. And she did. She made good time rolling along the
So it's going to be Mavis's tightrope?
And was feeling very pleased with herself. That was about to change. The line dips before passing over a level crossing. With all the rain, it was now filled with water. Mavis didn't realize this until it was too late. Fiddlesticks! Toby soon arrived to help her out. He was very amused by her predicament. Having trouble, Mavis? Ha ha, very funny. Are you going to help me out or not?
No.
Nah. What do you mean, nah? Well, if I have a choice, I'll go with nah. Maybe I'll leave you there for a day or 12. See you around. Fiddle.
Yeah, that's
Toby and Mavis did not get along. The pair would...
Gee, I wonder why. I can't imagine why they wouldn't get along. I thought he left her in a huge puddle.
Constantly about how to do a job properly. Why can't you let me do things my way? Mavis asked. This is my quarry after all. And I respect that, Toby replied. But like I said last time, trucks should be where you want them, when you want them. At last, Mavis lost patience. She began to assemble every truck into one massive train outside the quarry. Needless to say, it was too heavy for Toby to pull. Mavis was very pleased with herself. Here you are, you old fusspot, she laughed. All the trucks in one place. Very funny, Toby replied. Could you please move them? I'm needed down at the yard. Nah. What do you mean? Oh, I see.
Payback.
This is payback, right? You bet.
Right,
looks like you've been stuck up here for a while.
Always.
Not if I use this conveniently placed tightrope. And how exactly are you going to use it? Watch. Mavis was gobsmacked as Toby defied all the laws of science, physics, and reality to travel along the tightrope down to the lower line. When he reached the bottom, he decided to rub salt in Mavis's wound. See you around.
a literal tightrope. This is brilliant.
Fiddle.
VBucks. That's brilliant. Oh my god.
One morning, Edward was stopped by the vicarage.
Here we go.
Trevor, the traction engine,
Trevor.
was nearby and was very upset. What's the matter, Trevor?
No
Edward
children?
asked. Did the police catch you with some more children? Not that they could prove, Trevor replied. The vicar's holding a garden party to raise money for
Not that they could prove. What does that mean?
charity, but he's been so busy he forgot to advertise the event. That was pretty stupid. I wish there was something I could do. Then he had an idea. He began posting about the party on social media, but included a certain detail that was bound to attract attention.
Oh god, he's gonna talk about children, isn't it? I forgot. They have the internet in this universe.
Day of the garden party, hundreds of people showed up, not to enjoy the festivities, but to protest Trevor's involvement. After all, how could someone like that be allowed anywhere near the children? The police showed up and took him into
Edward did him dirty, but again, Trevor's the one doing children dirty. So.
Afterwards, the crowd partook in the party itself. At the end of the day, the vicar came to see Edward. Thanks for your help, Edward, he began. We raised lots of money. Hooray! But we're going to have to spend it on Trevor's bail. Bother!
How much would that cost?
Trevor,
comment below. Oh, well, apparently he's been bailed out. How much did you think his bail costed? Comment below. Unless we're going to find out here.
traction engine was trundling about the vicarage. He was parked near some beehives when James the Red Engine suddenly appeared. Hello, Trevor, he said cheerfully.
Really?
I was present this time. A lot less sodomy, but otherwise fine, Trevor replied. What's that noise? It's the bees. The vicar set up a number of hives to keep them safe. They've all been sold, so I'll be taking them to the station for transport. Wouldn't it be safer to use a lorry? Lots of people can be found at a train station. If one of those hives broke, goodness me, you're right. Using a lorry would be much better. Thanks, James. Yes, thanks, James, for costing the railway a job. You want to list those things causing havoc? Be my guest. Unfortunately,
wait, hold on. The lorries aren't a problem yet. He's creating the problem before it starts.
havoc is exactly what they
You got a couple years until the lorries happen, James. You're getting a little too far ahead right now.
create. The vicar contacted a courier to collect the hives. The problem was the driver was an idiot. He smashed into the hives, shattering them and releasing
We're
the
doing
bees.
this right
They
now,
were
right here.
angry and began to swarm around. Oh, they're defending themselves somehow, the vicar cried. James was passing by the vicarage again and saw the chaos. Sucks to be them, he muttered. The bees grew tired of the vicarage. They began circling around James and his nice warm boiler. Buzz off, he snapped. The bees didn't like his attitude and began stinging him. James wasn't concerned. Being made of steel, he naturally assumed he wouldn't have any kind of reaction.
Yes. I love how he had to add a little bit of the reality. Like, yeah. It's true. He's made of steel. It's not going to feel a bee sting. And a bee's not really going to sting something they can't penetrate, right? I don't know. I'm not a piece of metal who ever got stung by a bee. Unless you happen to be a piece of metal who got stung by a bee watching my videos, be sure to comment below and tell us about your experience.
He was wrong. Wait, what?
Oh! Well, we lost James now. How did they blow him up? Now he's a ghost. Alright. James's ghostly trick. Come on. Alright, here we go. Next one. Oh, let's see, baby.
Percy and Duck love working at the harbour. On a clear summer's day, the only place they would rather be is the pub. And every time they're kicked out, they would pop over to the marina and watch the boats cruise about. I wish I could sail to faraway lands, Duck would say. Here we go, Percy muttered. How many times do I have to tell you? Engines can't float. I bet I could. Maybe there's a reason they call me Duck. There is.
Okay, he's gonna jump in the water or something, right? Something stupid has to happen. He's gotta be.
Ask your crew. Why do you call me Duck? Because you can float. What?
Come on.
No, that's not. In that case,
Do it.
going in. Duck jumped over the buffers and into the water, only to completely disappear beneath the surface. All of a sudden, Harold the helicopter appeared overhead. I say, Percy, he called. Did I just see Duck swan dive into the harbour? You did, Percy replied. The fool thought he could float because of his name. I thought he was called Duck because everyone hated him. It is, but his crew decided, Shalom. What? You're floating? Of course I am. Ever heard of a duck that couldn't?
Well, bugger me. Maybe when I get back from the Caribbean. Until then, I'm sure Mavis is available. Au revoir.
The Caribbean?
Sod.
Do you know how far the UK is from the Caribbean? Like how long of a journey that would be? But I guess Duck's determined to make it, so that's it. Alright guys, so we're going to leave it at there. Stay tuned for the next set of videos. As always, comment your favorite part below. We will see you guys next time. Like, subscribe, turn the notification bell on for each every upload, Twitter, Discord. Links to those are in the description below. We will see you guys next time. Have a great day. Stay safe. Everybody. Have a good one.